What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. Now, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, we've got a lot to look forward to this weekend, and there are fights over here in the US that, you know, they've got a lot of people talking. So let's get straight into it, man. December is a very good month for boxing. So is November, actually. And December is probably looking even better. So let's get on to it. Let's start off with the fight this weekend between DEVIN HANEY and JOJO DIAZ. Now, I'm looking forward to this one. We all know what happened last weekend with the upset. George Kambosos shocking Teofimo Lopez, winning a split decision over him. Well deserved, in my opinion. Great for George Kambosos and his team to upset the odds and become the new unified lightweight champion. With that now, he had everybody calling him out, you know, looking at George Kambosos like he's food, these guys. We saw Ryan Garcia creep out the woodworks. We saw Shakur Stevenson, who wasn't even sure about, he didn't even like people putting him in that lightweight mix when they were talking about him against possibly fighting Lomachenko. And all of a sudden, he's called out George Kambosos. Then you've got DEVIN HANEY. You've got all of them. They all want a piece of Kambosos. And DEVIN HANEY will be fighting this weekend. He'll be defending his WBC title against JOJO DIAZ. Now, I'm looking forward to this one. We've seen these two exchange quite a bit of words over social media in the past. DEVIN HANEY's been looking for that big fight. He was looking to fight Teofimo Lopez should he have won last week, and he was to win this weekend. That would have been scheduled for early next year. However, with George Kambosos winning now, DEVIN HANEY's going to want to put in a performance and try and entice him into a showdown for next year. Now, let's see if that does happen. There's a lot of dispute about whether he is, or whether Kambosos is the undisputed champion or not at lightweight, and the fact with DEVIN HANEY holding the WBC belt, Kambosos being the franchise champion. And listen, we just have to blame the WBC for this, for making it so confusing for everybody. Really bad for the sport, some of the things that they've been doing, but that's a topic for another video. Anyway, DEVIN HANEY and JOJO DIAZ this weekend, man. JOJO DIAZ, he, you know, he's coming off a win over Fortuna. He defeated Devin Farmer, and he's not a natural lightweight. Do you know what I mean? He's coming in this as a smaller man, and that's where I think DEVIN HANEY will have the advantages, just being a naturally bigger man. He's quicker. I like JOJO DIAZ. He's a southpaw. He can get in the mix a bit, but I just think that DEVIN HANEY overall is, you know, he's the more talented fighter. And I'm expecting him to win. JOJO DIAZ, I'm not underestimating him at all. He has only got the one defeat on his record, and that was against Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr., very good fighter, man. Quickest hands in the business. It's just a shame that we don't get to see him out as much as we do. However, yeah, I think that this could be a good fight for HANEY. I think he could win this one. However, we did see flaws in him as well. Let's not forget. He's not the perfect fighter either. He's still got a lot to learn. JOJO DIAZ is a lot more experienced than him at 29 years old. DEVIN HANEY, he did very well against Linares up until he got wobbled pretty badly in the, I can't remember what round it was now. It was in the later rounds anyway. And, you know, that masked a very good performance. A lot of people are calling DEVIN HANEY out for that. And they thought that they could have a piece of him. So JOJO DIAZ won't be intimidated at all. I think he will make it a good fight. But ultimately, I'm going to side with DEVIN HANEY on points. I think that he might just do enough, maybe get a few more earlier rounds in the bank and win a decision victory. But I reckon that JOJO DIAZ will make it hard at times. He's not that kind of person you can roll over. And yeah, he defeated the likes of Devin Farmer, who is a slick fighter as well. And yeah, I'm a fan of JOJO DIAZ. I think that this will be a good fight. And it is taking place in Las Vegas, this one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to what happens next as well. Like whoever the winner is, where they go from here. Whether it is DEVIN HANEY, will he get that fight with Kambosos? We all speak about the lightweight division and we talk about the four kings and all this stuff. And hopefully we can put all that talk to bed now, because these guys are not a patch on them. Do you know what I mean? And they're not showing it to me either right now. We need to start seeing them all fight each other before we could even think about even comparing them to the likes of the four kings from back in the day. Whoever came up with that comparison, man, is just so off. It's just unbelievable. But yeah, let's just hope that, you know, these fighters take care of business at the weekend, and then we could possibly look towards next year as to what happens with George Kambosos and the winner of this fight. There are a lot of attractive options out there for Kambosos right now. All of these guys are looking at him as food. They're all calling him out. They all think that he's beatable. But listen, you can't underestimate him at all. He defeated Teofimo Lopez. He won that pretty convincingly for me. And write him off at your peril. write him off at your peril. He's already proven that. So let me know your thoughts anyway about the fight this weekend between Devin Haney and JOJO DIAZ, live on DAZN. Give me your thoughts. How do you see it going? Who's going to win, etc. But drop your thoughts in the comment section below anyway, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.